Welcome to the Investment Process Channel. I am C3 Christopher Campbell. This is channel where we teach people how to create generational wealth through trading. Let's get into week 38. We're going to go through our weekly trading checklist for S&P and gold futures. Let's get into it. Okay, here we are with NAS. This is NQ from CME Group for futures. Looking right here, so we finally broke our high and we reached our target of 24,161. Let's see exactly where it came from on this daily. 24,159. Two points. 2 points. Again, you know, I do whole numbers. That's just my thing. I don't really get into the 0.5, 0.25, but it's, for a daily candle, that's pretty much on target. So, and we saw that, sure enough, Monday, we got a break above our trend lines. We said price was consolidating. It had not quite broken out of this this range. It was this tight grouping. And we put up some trend lines just to show how price was moving. And sure enough, we got a break above that trend line. We also broke the structure here where we had previously broken that equal high. And then last week, price revisited that area. We saw this like 50% pullback, and then it took off from there. Tuesday, Wednesday, we had Wednesday we had like a little pullback overall for the day, and on Friday we hit that high. We hit that high. So let's go ahead and look at the month and see how price is looking and what our opportunity. So here we are on a monthly. I still have these potential areas for price to come back to. Right now, that is not our focus. We're looking at this monthly candle. Month is super bullish at some point in time. Yes, it'll probably come back into this area. These are not our focus areas right now. This area is clearly marked. We can see the imbalance here on the monthly, so highly likelihood price will come back there at some point. Right now, that's not our focus. We got an imbalance here and here. So let's look at our opportunities. Let's look at the weekly. Okay, so for the weekly, have a nice potential place for price to come back to for support for the weekly. So we're going to just kind of outline this here. It's our weekly. So super bullish candle, small wick here. I would not consider that a equal low wick. It was just the last week was very aggressive. We want price to continue up. So we wanted to come back here to this 23. Let me see, what's the high here? 23,902. So we want to see prices come back and at least get support here on this weekly. 23,902 and continue up. We can actually take this off here. To me, you know, it's there. It's there. So let's look at our opportunities. Let's go down here to the daily. So here's our new range. Here's our low. This is our high. So ultimately, we would like price to come back into this area. There, right now, what we're looking at, it does not seem like there is a reason for it to come back there. We are looking at support right here for the weekly. Even with price being this aggressive for NAS, what we would like to see, of course, is for price to come back below this area to get a entry. That would be a prime entry. However, looking at this right now, looks like price is not going to come back into that area. So here's our 4 hour. Even with the 4 hour, this is the only thing I see here. Yeah. Let's NAS show us what it wants to do right now. Super bullish. Not a lot of things popping out to me. Even this equal low right here on this 4-hour, it was, cleaned up and it price just moved up. Equal low here as well. So overall, man, it's such as being patient. The best thing I could tell you right now, somewhat of an imbalance right here. But this 23,902, we would love to see price come down into that area, get confirmation like on an hour, 4-hour, for price to see the price is getting support and it's going to continue up. How that's going to look, not exactly sure. Again, not showing a lot of weakness. This might just only touch this and continue up, and then start developing some imbalances and things like that for price to come back to, so that we get an opportunity for a re-entry. If you don't already have a position, if you held a position over the weekend. But just looking at this, the only thing I see here is support right here in this area on the daily. So that's it for NAS. Let's go over here to the Dow Jones, YM. So here we are with the Dow. Something similar. We saw prices, on an upward trend here. Finally broke this high, broke through our target of 45.88.6. See, we have an equal low down here. So ideally, we would like price to get back to our 50% mark. Let's look, see what it is now. It's here. This is our low. So that's perfect. Anything below this equal low is good. Now we have 46,310 as a high that we're projected to go to, that we've been to, that we're projected to go back to. So ideally, we want to be below this equal low here on this daily. Let's take a look at the monthly and drill down and see, get a bigger picture. So here we are on the monthly. Again, we have this high here. What is it? 4610. Actually, it should be, what is this high? 46,326, 46,321. So 326. 46,326. That's our previous high for the month. That's the high we would like for price to take out. Right here, not really much of an entry. So let's go to our weekly to see what the weekly is looking like. Okay, break structure here. Support, nice just a little area for it to come back into and nestle into. Again, I had this marked off down here. It does not look like price is going to get back to this area. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. But we do have this breaking structure here. Price is already pulled back after it broke the structure. So in this the weekly, so we had this bullish candle, so we got another breaking structure. Would we like for price to come back? Yes. And the middle of the month, we want to come back just a little bit, and then we would love to see it take out this high of 46,326 for the daily. Here we are with the daily. Let's go ahead and here we are with the daily. So, of course, what we really want to see is price come back below this equal low. And let's look at the 4 hour real quick. 4 hour equal low right there. Don't see anything else. Imbalance way over here to the left still needs to be kind of cleaned up. All the way down here, definitely. So, do we have the potential for price to come lower? Yes. But right now, we just wanted to come below this 50% mark to get in to buy in a discount and let it come back to the high, take it out. See, we have equal high candle here. So opportunity is there. Again, we would love to see price come back below this 50% mark. Love to see that. So that's the Dow. Let's go over here to the S&P. Well, here we are with the S&P. Right here, price took back out the high, previous high, 65.44. We were looking for price to come right back up to that area. And we see slowly but surely it popped on like Wednesday. It tested, got some resistance, and then on Thursday it just took off. We had a little pullback on Friday, but it took out our previous high. So let's look at where the opportunity is. We have a little imbalance here. Let's go ahead and put our range now here. I'm going to say this is our new range. Yeah. It's our new daily range. And we have these equal lows. So we would love to see price, just like we did on the Dow, get below this area. Anything hitting 65.26 or below, like on the hour, get a confirmation on the hour level. That's a buy all day. Par stop loss below this candle here. Not down here, but below here. Let's look at let's go all the way out to the monthly, get a bigger picture, see where price opportunity is. Okay, so here we are on the monthly. Since we've taken that out, I'm just going to put this down here just for now. As monthly support, I don't see price coming all the way back into this area. Got a nice, strong, bullish wick right here. Will we make it at 67.29 or 67.30? I don't know. The way the S&P has been moving, looks like it's just getting support, moving up, getting support, moving up. So, it's back in session. It's the fall. People are back in school, so people are, not traveling. They're focusing more on the market, so the volume is there. The volume is there. Let's look at the weekly. Ooh, okay. Very small wick on the weekly. We see where that monthly support is. Our weekly support is right above that. That's a good thing. Do it like this. Just make it support. Okay. So we just put a support line there. This is the first one. If it goes below this, then cool. If not, it is what it is. But that just shows us that there's that equal low. The price could either just touch right here and get support and move up, and then come back and clean that up later, or it could just clean it up, Monday. You see how aggressive it was on Thursday. It could just clean that up on Monday. So our entry again, go ahead and mark this off. Break a structure, high, low. Yeah. Yeah. So we'd love to see price come below 67. What is this, 28? Or was that 26? Yeah. 65.28. Love to see price get below there, get like an hour confirmation, and then ride it back up to the top. Keep rising to the top. That seems like the more feasible plan. Um, Opportunity is there. Just have to look a little harder. Let's look at this 4 hour real quick. Yeah, 4 hour right there. We got imbalance here, imbalance right below that 50% mark. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. It's right there. It's right there for the taking. So um let's look for a nice confirmation below 65.26, was it? 65.29. 65.29. Anyway, uh, look for, nice confirmation around there. It doesn't have to come all the way back down here, by the way. This is just like the the best entry, the more bang for your buck, especially on a 4 hour from here to here. That's quite a bit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 333, 335 ticks. That that's pretty decent. It's pretty decent, damn. Especially if again you catch it. You catch it and then ride it up there, and then it goes all the way to 67.30. It's a good entry. It's a good entry. So, all right, let's go over here to gold. Then that'll be it. Gold doing the same thing. This is days out. So the previous week broke that high. We get a little pullback right here. Then it just kept going. So it ran our 3600 high that we had marked off. Go ahead and delete that. And it's staying up there. Had a rejection up here. What is the high of this candle? 37.15. So is it more of the same? Is price gonna did price break the structure? Let me see. What's the close on this? 36.86. 36.86. Yeah, 36.82. So that broke structure there too. So we'll be looking for a pullback into that. Let's look at the monthly. I'm gonna do these ranges over here. Redo these ranges and opportunities right here. Here we are in the monthly. Nice strong bullish candle. You see we had 3 months bearish. This is over the summer, May, June, July. Over the summer, not a lot of volume. Again, everybody's traveling and stuff. You see it just kind of consolidated, just kind of maintained over the summer. And here it right back at it. Right back at it. August, September. Look at that. So where's our opportunity? How can we participate? Oh, this is nice. This is nice. So right now, I wouldn't be trying to short. At the same time, we broke the structure. Got 3 nice bullish weekly candles. Where else have we seen this? Where else have we seen this? Look, 3, 4, 5. 5 days, 3 days, 3 weeks, 5 weeks, 4 weeks. 4 weeks of bullish. Break structure here, broke structure. Following week, new high. Okay, let's see where price could potentially go to from here. So to be honest with you, this right here is our new range. Got support, broke structure, high, low. This is our range. Where's our refinement area where we're going to look for opportunity of entry? Let's come back here. Dang, they come back here. Maybe on a 4-hour. Let's look at the 4-hour. So look at that 4-hour. That 4-hour, right in the middle of this our range, we have our opportunity. Anywhere below this 36.45, let's just call it 36.45. Start looking for buys. We're going to start looking for buys there. That'll give us our entry if we do not already have a position. You need to have confirmation first. Don't just jump in there. Make sure you get confirmation first. But anywhere below this 36.45, that's prime real estate to get a position. And our new targets outside of the new high, which is 37.15. Our new targets will be, let's just make this 38.71. Let's just make it 38.71. Again, I'm not big on the decimal points. Whole numbers work just fine for me. Whole numbers work just fine for me. As far as targets go, whole numbers work just fine for me. Sometimes, like we saw already, it just came short 2 ticks. However, even when it coming 2 ticks, if you had a position and you close 80% on the way up, that's a plus. It's a win-win. Being 2 ticks off your target, it's not how you say can't think of the word. It's not, it doesn't interrupt your flow. So yeah. Anywhere down here to our new high, that's prime. That's a prime play. So there you have it. It's week 38. We had our weekly trading checklist for S&P 500 and gold futures. You have a great trading week. This is the Investment Process Channel.